All right, today's episode on Tequila Forever Tequila. I got a quick episode that I'm gonna be doing on the new YeYo Tequila. Now this is the Reposado 2025. So this tequila just came out maybe a couple of weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. It was on pre-order last month in April, and it's finally available. So I think a lot of the stores are gonna be receiving the shipments. This tequila is the first batch for this year. I believe what they did with this one is that they rested it for 8 months, and it's specially selected Foursquare dark barrels from Barbados. So Barbados is a small island country located in south eastern Caribbean Sea, and these were like I said, specifically selected, right? These were especially selected for this tequila. This is the first batch, as you can see. It says rum cask rested, and the bottle number on this one is 6430. I'm not gonna get into the whole process and how this tequila was produced. I think I talked about that in a different video that I did on a YeYo Tequila. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start talking about the aromas, and then we'll go ahead and do the taste and everything. But I said, fuck, I just got this, and it's going pretty fast, so I'm like, I better jump on this review. I don't think there's any reviews out there in this tequila, so I think I might be the first. So definitely a good thing. I always like to be the first if I can. So anyways, we'll take a look at the color on this tequila. It's a little bit, it's a little bit of a golden yellow type of color. It's a really nice color on this.
Gold.
So let's see what we pick up on the nose. All right, so on the nose on this tequila, I'm picking up a little bit of light citrus. There is some hints of smoke, leather, tobacco, caramel, some spices. There's like some light roasted coffee beans. And then there's ripe fruit, maybe like a banana peel, right? When it's been a little bit overripe. But it smells really good. I definitely like what I'm picking up on the nose. There's a little bit of sweetness, and then I'm also picking up a little bit of brine. The main aroma that I'm picking up on this tequila is like fresh tobacco and leather. But you do get the agave, so it's definitely a plus. I don't mind the tobacco smell. I think it smells good. I definitely like it. It's
so
different.
It's good with the cigar.
Makes it unique, especially with these type of barrels that they're using. Has a really good aroma. Definitely different. Let's see. Really nice nose. So I'm gonna go ahead and swirl this up real quick. It's something I guess I forgot. So I can take a look at it here in the glass. And from what I can see, it has really nice legs. It's really sticking onto the glass. Looks like it's gonna be really oily, right? It looks oily. So it's gonna have a really nice mouthfeel to it. I've been enjoying this. But I was like I said, better jump on it quick before it's gone. So this tequila has a really silky mouthfeel to it. Flavors are bold. It's a bit strong at first, but when you get to your second glass, you definitely start to enjoy a lot more of the flavors that it has to offer. Has this really nice, sweetness to it, right? I'm picking up like a little bit of, some caramelized agave on the taste. There's a little bit of cinnamon. I do get that tobacco, that leather in there.
Puff, puff. I mean, drink, drink.
Definitely picking up the spices. When I say I'm also picking up some fruits, right? There's like some tropical fruits. So what I'm gonna say is that I pick up a lot more on the nose than I do on the taste on this tequila, but it is a really, really good tequila. You know, I definitely recommend it. It is different. It is good. This is running anywhere from like $65 to $70. You know, which is a good price for this type of quality tequila. You know, most, if not all, the products that are coming out of 1414 are really good. You know, Sergio Cruz definitely does a great job. So what I would say about this tequila is that I do recommend it, especially if you like these bold, you know, flavors. If you like, you know, leather, tobacco, a little bit of light smoke, I think this tequila is definitely going to be for you. It's a really nice reposado, like I said. I think for a rating on this product, you know, if you're looking to balance, I would say it really does have a nice balance with all the aromas. You know, there is the agave in there. I do get a little bit of the tobacco and leather aromas a little bit more on this tequila, but overall it has a very nice balance on the aromas. The same goes for the taste. There's like a very light sweetness, like I said, on this tequila. And a really nice finish, long finish. And this tequila's a nice silky one. I would say that I would rate this one. I'd rate this one an 88. I'll rate this one an 88 on Tequila Matchmaker. And I do recommend it. I think it's really good. So anyways, if you guys haven't seen this on the shelves, you'll probably be seeing them pop up really soon. Like I said, this was on pre-order last month. So they just started coming out 2-3 weeks ago in some places. If you guys have tried it, or if you guys seen it, or if you guys looking to try it, I mean, go ahead and put it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys like it or not. You know, when you guys do taste it, try it. If you guys are even looking to try it. So this is the new one. Definitely unique, definitely different. Very good reposado. And salute.